Hey, and hello everybody, hope you all are doing great. Today you're gonna get some tips and tricks in the Mound Omen of Cthulhu. So first, we're just gonna start our own game. These are self-explanatory, I think. You still are gonna get the NPC if you're going in solo on every one of these missions, but if you go solo, nobody else can join. The first thing you're gonna do is pick which character you want to play as. The character, it doesn't make a difference whatsoever, it's just a cosmetic. So you pick the one you think is the nicest to play with, and I'm picking Hassan. Some characters you can buy 2 of them, and some characters you find in the game. And the first thing that you want to do is go down to the captain here. There are different kinds of difficulties you can play with. You can play at basic, you can play at mid, you can play at advanced, and you can also play at legendary. And then each mission can also have different kind of objectives. For instance, this one is just bring back riches from the jungle. And there's one very important thing I forgot to mention. When you're bringing back riches from the jungle, depending on which difficulty you choose to play at, the number down here will adjust according to the difficulty. And the harder mission you pick, the more amount of money you need to bring back. There's you only go and find the metal idols, and then you're gonna put them back in the wagon, and then you're good. But then we also have, like this mission here, retrieve the logbook from the fort, and that's the only thing that you want to be doing. You ain't supposed to find other stuff. You are supposed to locate the fort, and when you're done that, you bring back the logbook. Now let's check out the different types of gears you can have. The gears are based on just random for each mission that you're gonna pick. So you can have like an axe or a spear or a bow or a musket or whatever. That's just random for every mission. But every mission starts with at least one machete. And then you can interact with the map. And then you have different areas. In the beginning, you can only choose between, I think it's the first 5 here. But later on, when you do retrieve logbook missions from different forts, you will increasingly get more types of areas to play in. And some of the missions have specific events that is happening on them. You see, I have one up here that says a lost survivor has been seen in the area. So when you see a mission like this, you can actually find a playable character or a character that can help you on the boat. And when you see a mission with a coin like this, it means you can find a tool that will help you on your journeys, a tool you can buy later on from the merchant. So what you do then is you just pick your mission and just pick accept. And after you're done with that, you can go here to the armory where you find all your weapons. And here we have the matchlock arquebus. That is a really good and cool weapon, but it has one big weakness, and that is it don't like rain. So if you want to use it in rainy weather, you go to the upgrading station over here, and you can do an upgrade, or rather a trade-in for a matchlock. Oh, sorry, not a matchlock, a flintlock, of course. And because flintlocks, they don't mind the weather. But remember, this is gonna make a hell of a sound, and the forest does not like sounds. So only use this when you really need to. Don't use this to just pick off random enemies, because then the forest is gonna wake up and it's gonna hurt. So that's why we also have crossbows or regular bows. And the best one here is actually the bow. The bow makes no sound whatsoever. Neither does the crossbow when you're firing it, but when you're reloading it, it's gonna make a sound. And that will also attract enemies and wake up the forest. And then of course we have the different weapons you can upgrade. We also have the axe you can upgrade. You can upgrade the machete as well. And the rapier can be upgraded either to a better rapier than the one you have, or you can trade it in for a conquistador sword. And of course we are trading it for a conquistador sword. And you can upgrade the crossbow, of course, to make it more quieter when you reload. Every upgrade you do, they are just per mission. You won't get to keep your weapons that you collect. They are all going back to the captain. There are also cosmetics in the game. So if you interact with these types of wardrobes you have here, you're gonna get the chance to choose different cosmetics. But so far they have only 2. Except for the little knives. So here are the knives. When the game says when you level up you get an extra knife, you don't get an extra knife per se, you get a new skin for a knife. So this is the first, the second, third, fourth, fifth, and 6th skin. That's how far I've gotten, at least. Here is the place where you can buy the different kinds of items. You will unlock different kinds of items on the different types of missions that I showed you earlier. And to start the mission, we just go here. and wait for the countdown. And what you want to do if you want to stay sane through the game, because your character will be hallucinating and such, you will remove the effect of insanity when you're playing closer to your Wagon, or Carlito as the cow's name, or your NPC friend, or the other friends that you are playing with. And as you can see now, while I'm running with armor, you can see those white lines. That means I am making sound, so the enemies can hear me. So the less sound you make, the better. Even with these branches, you saw those red markers there on the border? That means we made a lot of sound, and that is not good. It is always better to break the branches with a weapon, because that won't make that much of a sound. And you can always see those tiny lights. Bottle of wine, really good find. And a metal idol, so you can always see those lights. If they aren't turned on, that means there ain't an idol over there. And now my inventory is almost full. Then we can just go back to Carlito and drop off everything. And if you don't know how much value you got, you can always press tab for PC and just see how much the wagon is carrying. And you can find these different kinds of mushroom. They are growing on the trees. You need them. They are actually increasing your health, so you don't have to waste a full food ration. And to increase your sanity a little bit, just eat a glowish room. You can find those in caves. Don't look at the whispering statues, you will go insane. And those enemies that are hanging in the trees, they can actually fall down when you get too close to them. Yeah, getting in from behind is the best option you have on defeating an enemy. You can use ammonia salt to revive falling allies, even the NPC. And there we have our new survivor. So what you want to do now is just hit them until they fall down. And now when you have your survivor, just put it on the wagon and Carlito will take care of it. And when you're ready to leave, you can just tell the wagon guy to go home and he will go home with you. He will actually show you the way if you don't know it. But there's another way you can find your way home too. Before you tell him to go home, he will always have a salt trail behind him. So if you find a trail like this, it's very easy to spot. You can navigate your way home by just following the trail of salt. And if you really are in a hurry, you don't need to wait for Carlito to get back. You don't even need to call him back home as of now. You can just go back to the boat if you find your way back there by yourself and leave the area. And if you do not complete your mission, it's no biggie. You won't just get experience or tokens for it. That's everything that's gonna happen. And that is gonna be it for this video. This was just a few tips and tricks to make your journey just a little bit easier. There are still plenty of secrets and discoveries to make on your own. So don't be afraid to experiment. And if you found this guide helpful, make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't trust your friends. Good luck out there. Bye.